Hello people, welcome back to the channel. We are back playing some more Pocket Build. There seems to be a few updates that have come out. There's a lot of new items and a few little things. As you can see on screen right now at the top here, we've got a new, next to our food and resources, we've got gold, which is going up quite nicely. And also next to the gold we have this, which actually tells you how many people are on your island, how many animals you got, and how many goblins. And we haven't actually got that many goblins, but we are definitely going to have to add more goblins, because next to it we have the gold. You need, in order to get the gold, you need wood. So if I click on here, if I can quickly show you, if I can remember how I did it. I can't really. There we go. Yeah, if we click on the trees, it brings up the trees, then we got gold. If we click on gold, it shows you exactly how you can harvest gold. But in order to harvest the gold, you need goblins. So if I go back, if we go all the way over to our goblin world, I have in fact already set up a few little gold mines here, and the goblins are working away harvesting some gold. A few items do cost gold. There's not many in there at the moment, but I'm pretty sure they're going to add a lot more, and a lot more. They're going to cost a lot more as well. So it's always good to put some gold in there. The first one, you earn 1 gold every time a goblin mines this gold. You earn 1 piece of gold, which costs 200 wood. So that's basically what I've got there at the moment. They're all working away, mining that, and I've got what 774 at the moment, and they've not been going that long. Probably about an hour, if that. So it's pretty good, pretty good. And obviously the other barrels of gold, barrel of gold, sorry, and chest of gold cost a lot more, but they're definitely worth putting in there. You know, even if it's just a wood, just put loads of those in, put loads of the goblins in, and just let them do what they do. So that is what they're doing at the moment. But what I want to focus on in this video, if we scroll all the way back over here, in the last video I added in this part of the island the sort of western sort of theme to it. I've added a few extra bits into it. Over here we sort of have the saloon and sort of a market area where people are going to be able to set up their stalls, sell their goods for their living. Over here we've just got a kind of, it's kind of another stall pre-made, because these ones are all like pre-made stalls, you buy them as they look, but I kind of just set this bit up here, and I kind of put, there's like food in barrels, a little access, and food in a cart, sort of like, it sort of is like a little stall bit. So over this side of the island is going to be sort of the market sort of business area. If we scroll over here is more the housing. We've got the little washing lines in the back there. So I will at some point add some more housing in. But then yeah, this bit of rock, I wasn't too sure. Let me know what you think. What kind of rock do you think suits? What's better? This sort of orangey rock, or the more white rock? I know these rocks are a lot larger, so in a way they're quite good to use. But I wasn't too sure which one would be good, but I've left that there at the moment because I probably will at some point end up using it. And yeah, we've got the church over there on the right hand corner there still, so not a lot has changed as of yet. But what I want to do, that's it. We've still got to figure out a way to actually get onto this island. Whether or not we even have a way of getting on the island, I don't know. Because you can't even get from the main island, you can't even get onto this patch of grass yet. But what I want to do in this video right now is just quickly expand this western area, a bit more of the ground in, and then add a few more rocks in. Just make it a bit bigger, something more to build upon and play with. Right, I can't remember which block I actually used. I think it's this one. Let's make this a bit bigger. I think it was this one. Let's just do this quickly. There's a damn fly in my room and it's really annoying me. Is this the right colour? It is matching. Right, okay, excellent. Let's pop these down here and make this a little bit bigger. Right, here we go. Right, so now that bit's done. I've got to fill in this damn gap, haven't I? It's always the case. Right, good along there. These little bricks should do it, hopefully. Oh no, you can stay there. I don't want to get rid of you as well. Go and get in there. Yeah, there you go. I should drop down into there. Like that. There's an extra little piece on the end there. Done. Right, that looks alright. I think what I'm thinking is putting up more of those rocks. Actually, right. Where do I find those plants? Rocks. These are what the rocks are. See, we've got these rocks here, which are like massive. The massive ones that I've already got on the map. But then we've also got these sort of mounds, which are quite big, but obviously they're just a slightly different colour. So I don't really know what I should do with them. Or maybe have both. I don't know. I quite like these big ones. This one here, for instance, sort of to put up around. Oh, these ones are a lot bigger. Oh no, I know what I've done with them. I've bunched them together, like so. You can really bunch them together, so it does make them look a little different. They do go in the water, don't they? Oh no, that's quite good actually. So you can do that. Because you know, because I think I mentioned it in the last video about because obviously the cliff, all my island has like the cliff edges around the outside, but I didn't want to put it on this part of the island just yet. But thinking about it, I could simply build up around the edges, like so, like that. What does that look like? Give it that a minute. Oh, I look stupid, doesn't it? But then do this. There we go. That's what you could do. So it kind of all just built up around the island, rather than having just the standard cliff edges around the edge. There we go. That'd be pretty cool. So I think I'll put that more around the edge, around the outside. Let's do that. Let's do it. It is quite a shame that you can't build these rocks actually a lot higher. Otherwise, like if you could put one on top of the other as well, that would be quite cool. Well, that's another feature as well. That's I forgot to mention. You can actually use the two fingers on the camera to go from the bird's eye view back down to your normal view. Alright, so I think I should bring some of these rocks in a bit as well. Staggered in like so. Remember, you know me, I like to chuck everything in there, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to stay there. I don't know. Right, have I got too many rocks in there? I don't know. Have I? Haven't I? I like using these rocks though. That's the thing. I just don't know if I overly like them. But I feel if you put those in, you can kind of build, you sort of kind of use them like we would use the roads and paths and that on the other parts of the island. You kind of put those in and you can kind of build up and around it. Because in this sort of like part of the island, not the westerny sort of, you know, desert sort of part, you haven't really got any roads you can use, and I think it looks quite nice without the roads anyway. So I think you could put the rocks in and sort of build up like what I've done. I've kind of built around the housing, the saloon and the church and stuff. I think it looks alright. I think it does look alright. I think they do need the rocks around. I'm always using the large rocks as well, just simply because it covers a lot easier and a lot better. Oh, right, stay there. You can go climb over the bloody mountains if you want to get on the island. Right, there we go. I don't know if I want to cover these two parts of the island here just yet, because I might expand a bit more. But what I'm thinking of is bringing some more housing into this part of the area on the island there. Church, I don't know. I'm not too sure what I'm going to put out there. Something to do with the church maybe, and then we will definitely expand in the market area as well. And then that just leaves us this part of the island over here. What do we put in there? Any ideas? If you have got any ideas, do let me know and we can add that together. Yeah, there we go. We have expanded the island, the western desert outback part of the island, whatever you want to call it. And the gold is going up slightly as well. We definitely need to add some more of that in too. There we go, guys, a quick little update. We've expanded the island even more. A little tip there was to use the rocks instead of the road, the same way you use the roads. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And of course, if you do want to see more Pocket Build videos here on the channel, hit the subscribe button as well. And I'll speak to you. You'll see me in another video.